myself, Dr. and Sai Bhaskar Reddy. So I had been with T-Hub as mentor. So my area of work is mostly in climate change and disasters and environment related, both internationally and within India across. So currently one of the important areas that I am contributing is related to the biochar, that is how to sequester carbon using the charcoal. So this is the most promising area identified by IPCC among all the solutions, and this is carbon negative. So in this thing, actually for every ton of CO2 equivalent emissions, so we have $100 to $200 and a record $500 also the credits happen. So in this regard, dMRVs have come into existence with blockchain technology because this is a long-term aspect. See, the carbon that is applied to the soil can last from 100 years to 1000 years minimum, and the impacts are not just from the charcoal or biochar that is applied, that is the direct benefit. But apart from that, the soil organic carbon that is increased in its presence and the total biomass that has increased even multiple times. I have seen production of yield in crops up to 5 times in my experiments. I had been the pioneer in this area. So here, because it's a long-term thing, it is, and even if we have retiring and other things, so definitely, and also not to account double, I think we need foolproof methods in this area that is happening. So this is one area of my contribution, but otherwise other areas where I am looking into is like AWD method in agriculture, alternate wetting and drying. It also reduces emissions such as methane, which is a major contributor from agriculture sector in India. So that is one area. Again, we have the credit systems. I am also mentor through to CDRI, Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, and I work on both transportation to even the bridges or ports or various types of infrastructure where I address them. So in case of a disaster, I think major challenge is losing the assets. That is the right from critical assets to everything. So the economy that we are losing now with disasters is because of this material losses mostly, then the human losses or other losses. So here also I think we have lots of areas we can link with this carbon. Say I have done a brick using the charcoal. These are the new innovative products we can bring into like materials, where the material itself will sequester, and after its life, when we are applying this material to the environment or when it ultimately reaches, what benefits it would bring back related to this carbon directly. So using the charcoal or biochar, I have created bricks. So that also brings in. And of course, energy is a very big area, and within that all areas they are taking energy. I mean to say that is increasing. Let us say hospitals and energy is a very big issue. The consumption of energy in hospitals. So again, how we can reduce this? And with global warming, the temperature increasing like anything, again the energy is also increasing consumption, even for our livability and other things. So there are many areas where we can this carbon footprint, that's the simplest term, but otherwise right from carbon neutral to carbon negative. Carbon neutral, again, how do we bring or encourage those industries or sectors to buy carbon credits? So with Government of India also presently bringing in green credits and carbon credits. The process is ongoing. Already they brought in these green credits into the government departments, like even our forest department in Telangana. They have a program as of now on a small scale. But I think within no time, we need many this monitoring and verification, reporting and verification systems in place. In this regard, I think foolproof methods from blockchain technology that plays an important role, and they should be app-based, mobile app-based. Even I am a certified trainer for the soil and other biochar carbon credits. So we train on this actually, this particular app that we have generated. So which can measure at what temperature that biochar is measured, or what is the transportation, how much distance it traveled, and what is the conversion temperature at which it happened, what are the emissions that happened, and when it reached the soil, like that. So beyond this carbon credits, that's a global challenge. I think the social credits can also be brought into the system. See, ultimately it is not just carbon footprint or ecological footprint like that. Your lifestyle also has an impact. Your behavior has an impact. So the qualitative aspects, how we can bring into these things, how we can capture them. So that kind of technology also we can bring in, so that ultimately humanity, what we call, it's an index for humanity, not happiness or not economic index or environmental index, not like that. So that aspect, if we can bring in, it will be really great ultimately, because the leadership is in broader aspect, that each individual is also a leader. So all these qualities would make them lead the earth towards sustainability. That's all, which is sustainable development goal that we have one set.